Well, aside from an invasion, there were several options, I think, that were available. We got to remember that this recent round of inspections was a tougher set of inspections than the previous round, in the sense that the presidential sites that Saddam Hussein had declared off limits were no longer off limits. The inspectors were able to investigate more areas throughout Iraq on shorter notice. They also had the ability to freeze any movement around any of the areas that they were intending to inspect. And these inspections clearly were, I think it can be said that these were no-notice inspections. The Iraqis certainly knew they might be heading in a certain area, but they were not getting as much forewarning as they got in the inspections period in the 90s. So these were tougher inspections. Still more might have been done. And this is what the French and other members of the Security Council were arguing in March. Instead of invading, let's establish a timetable for action. That is, by this date, the Iraqis must do this. And if they don't do it by this point, then we will come back and we will consider more serious action. Another thing that was being counseled was, let's increase the number of inspectors on the ground in order to allow them to cover more area and allow them to speed up their activities. These two possibilities were not pursued. And it's ironic now that what the United States is doing with its own inspections is they have increased the number of inspectors on the ground from about 200, which was about the same as UNMOVIC and IAEA, to about 1,300, which was almost exactly the number that the French and others were proposing in February and March of this year. The United States has also been arguing for more time after the war. We need more time. We will find the weapons. This was the same kind of thing that Hans Blix and Mohammed Abardai were saying in March. They were saying that we haven't found everything we want, but we think with more Iraqi cooperation and with more time, we can give you a much more definitive assessment of what is or is not happening in Iraq. So there were paths that were not pursued that could and should have been pursued, this is water under the bridge, but it's an important thing to remember as we look at other problems in other countries and to see how we solve them.